I get Corey Livingstone here. Now, what I'm going to show you is the Chi Quong exercise I talked about in my singing blog. That this ancient Chinese secret, how it's going to help expand your lungs to their full capacity, bigger than you ever thought. It's a great exercise to do before you're doing a concert, before going to a recording studio, before you have to speak. It just fills up your lungs to their maximum capacity. So I'm going to break it down into its basic elements for you, and we're going to put them all together. Okay? One element is the fingers. We rub our fingers together just once. Index, finger, and thumb. That's one of the movements. The other movements is the arm movement. You swing up and down, up and down. We'll turn sideways. It's like you're washing yourself with water. I think you're picking up water and washing your body. One hand is lifting and scooping. Okay? Lift and wash. The other hand does the same thing. So that's the two steps. The third one is walking. Simply left, right, left, right. That's all. Okay? Now we do that in a circle. Now, it's not a small circle. You want to take a big circle, probably about a 10 or 20 yard radius. Or you can do it. You can actually, I do it in the winter, indoors. My living room and kitchen are connected, so I just go around from room to room in a nice circle. So it doesn't have to be a big circle. You do it counterclockwise. That's how you do it. Okay? Now, another element is the breathing. You breathe in simply 2 times. In, in. If I take one step, start with my left, I breathe in twice. In, in. I take the next step, I breathe in. And it's through the nose. So it's in, basically that. And we combine that with the hands. Left hand up, left foot out. We're going to go in, breathing in through the nose, and then in. Try that. In, and then I tap the toe of the trailing foot just once, lightly on in, tap, so in, out, tap the toe, rub the fingers, in, out, rubbing the fingers, both hands, tap, and then I hold your breath, okay, and then we do it again. So let's do that in slow motion again. So it's breathe in, take a step, breathe in, tap the trailing foot, toe, rub, hold the breath, complete that step, and then we start the other side. In, out. Put that all together. We're going to go like this. Breathe in, and it's short, shallow breath through the nose. Just like you're sniffing some flowers, you know? Not big, just short. So we're going to do it like this. In, out. Rub the fingers, tap the toe, hold the breath. Complete the step. In, out. Hold, complete that step. In, out. So I'll go sideways so you can get an idea, a better idea. You come right over here. Breathe in, breathe out. Hold, complete the step. Breathe in, out, hold. Breathe in, out. Rub the fingers, hold. Continue. You have to add one more thing at the beginning, the opening and the closing of this exercise. For men, left hand over the stomach, right hand on top. For women, it's the opposite. The right hand first, and the left hand. So we take the breath in, short squat. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And then we put our hands back to back. Breathe in, breathe out, in, out, in, breathe out. Now we're ready to start. That's the opening. Now, when we finish the exercise, we do the exact opposite to closing. Hands go first. In, out, in, out, in, out. Then, we do this. Men, left hand first. Women, right hand first. In, out, in, out, in, out. Very slowly. I must add this. Sometimes it feels like your chest is going to explode. Because basically what you're doing is you're really holding your breath for a long time. Now the more you do this, the easier it will become. So if you feel this intense pressure, gee, I just have to breathe, I'm going to faint, that's okay, let it go. Okay? You're going to build up your capacity, your endurance, your cardio gradually the more you do this. But stick with it and you will see terrific results in your singing. And it really is an ancient Chinese secret. Let me put this all together for you so you can see what it looks like. I'm opening. Men, left hand, women, right hand. In, out, through the nose. In, out, through the nose. Turn the hands over, back to back. In, out, in, out, in, out. Now get ready. Doesn't matter, left hand or right hand, doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm sure there's probably an official way, but this works regardless. I'm going to breathe in on one step, breathe in twice on the next step, in, and then I'm going to hold before I take that next step. Tap my trailing foot once, lightly, toe, and rub the fingers. Hold your breath. Oh, I must add also, you want to put the tip of your tongue on your upper palate, just in front of those ridges on your upper palate, lightly. And breathe, take a step, in, breathe in, out, hold the breath, step. In, breathe in, breathe out, hold, in, out, step. In, out, tap the toe, hold, in, out, hold, in, out, hold, in, out, hold, in, out, hold. So there it is. You want to try and build this up to about a 20 minutes in duration. When you get to do that, then you know you've got it under control. But like I say, at the beginning, you're going to feel like your lungs just can't take anymore. Sigh, let it out, and start over again. You're going to find out gradually that you become more used to it. And when you do go to the studio, when you do perform that evening, you can do this, like I say, 2 or 3 hours before the performance. It has to be done a half hour before, because it will stay with you. And I'm talking from practical experience. I know it works. Okay, till the next time. In, out. Great singing is all about communicating with other people. A resonant voice gives you charisma in the eyes of others. A powerful voice attracts people to you. A liberated voice influences the thoughts and emotions of everyone.